everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for another pick a card reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So for today's reading, we have your 2025 predictions reading. We'll be taking a look at your 2025 as a whole, seeing what's the energy around it, and then we'll look into your career, finances, and love as well. So yeah, that's going to be the reading for today. I will also do a more detailed reading coming up to see what will happen in each month of the year for you, but that will be coming soon. So we have 4 piles to choose from today. We have pile number 1 with glimpse, pile number 2 with shadow, pile number 3 with beehive, and pile number 4 with weave. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description box, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading for today about your 2025 predictions. We'll be taking a look at your year overall and also specifically your career, finances, and your love life. So pile number 1 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to the glimpse card as well as the blue crystal. Okay, so this is the pile that you chose for your 2025 reading. So let's put it right here to the side and let's start with your reading, pile number 1. I'm super excited to see what this year will be bringing for you. I do also have the story dice for today, so I think I'm going to start with getting your dice, and then we'll get your oracle cards for your year overall, and then we'll get into the specifics about your career, finances, and love life. So that's the plan for today. It's going to be a longer reading, but let's begin. What is happening for you, pile number 1, in your 2025? Spirit, can we please get information for pile number 1 in their 2025? What's the energy for them? Oh, interesting things. Look at here. We do have the phone buzzing. Okay, we do have the ladder. So this is really nice. We also have the knife and the fork. I think some of you, and the apple, yeah. So some of you might be changing something about your diet. It could be something as maybe you're going vegetarian, maybe you're going vegan, maybe you're, I don't know, starting to eat healthier or something like that. I do feel some of you are changing something about your diet. You also have the magician hat here, which is an indication of manifestation. Okay, I feel this year is going to be quite exciting for you, is what I'm feeling here. And I see you leveling up. I feel this is going to be the year for you of leveling up, pile number 1, with the ladder. It's always an indication of you're climbing up. So I do feel this year is going to feel like an improvement for you, and you will feel like you're going up. And again, we see you might be making some changes with your diet here specifically. There's some exciting news that you will receive this year. Let's see, what is this phone about and the manifestation dice about. We'll start with your oracle cards and let's see, what is the general theme for your 2025? Quite fitting here, the magician's hat with your image here, because this is like a shooting star. So, you know, we usually make a wish when we see the shooting star. Very interesting. Let's see. Spirit, can you please give us information for pile number 1's 2025? What is happening for pile number 1 in their 2025? I will get all of your cards first. What is happening for pile number 1, Spirit, in their 2025? Okay, we have a rune card for you, and I will also get a moon message for you. What is happening for pile number 1 in their 2025, and what can they expect? All right, so let's begin by looking at your cards here. You guys have the Serenity card. Find serenity in nature's embrace. Nature is your sanctuary. Okay, I like this. It feels like a lot of you, like what I heard with the Serenity card, I feel in 2025 you will be really focusing on perhaps like leveling up internally, you know, like I see you really devoting time and effort into maybe becoming more spiritual, becoming more one with nature, picking up healthier habits. Like I feel like you'll be really focused on I don't know, being healthy, like with the, you know, with find sanctuary in nature's embrace, nature is your sanctuary. It feels like maybe some of you are going to be exercising more, spending more time outdoors. Like I feel your priority this year will be definitely like being healthy, being happy in that kind of sense. Okay, we also have the Uruz rune. I hope that's how you say it. It says physical strength and speed. Wow. Untamed potential, a time of great energy and health, freedom, energy, action, courage, strength, tendency, understanding, and wisdom. Wow, so for sure, like as I was saying, that a lot of you might be prioritizing your health this year, and we do see that here in the rune card for you about, you know, physical strength, a time of great energy and health, freedom, energy, action, courage. So that's interesting. Let's see your last card and then we'll get into your message. Oh, and we have the full moon with completion. The full moon is a time of completion and fruition, and this card represents the energy of a job well done. Celebrate your accomplishments and take a moment to appreciate your hard work and the progress you've made. Wow, so you'll be making a lot of progress in 2025 in terms of your goals and the things that you want to accomplish. And I was definitely picking that up with the ladder energy, right? I feel for you, Palm number 1, 2025 is going to be a year of progress and elevation. And I first, you know, I see it's going to be starting as well, like at the year of your personal goals. Maybe like I feel a lot of you might be really focusing on maybe gaining strength this year, becoming healthier, whether it's mentally, physically, or both, right? Making some adjustments to your diet, perhaps switching to a healthier diet or something that resonates more with you, spending more time outdoors, and really prioritizing your health in that kind of way. So I do feel that is going to be a really big part of your 2025. So yeah, we see you're getting a lot of strength, you're being really healthy here, and there's also something about you having a lot of energy to take action, maybe having courage to take action as well. Perhaps like this focus on your health and improvement is also what's going to fuel you into having more energy to take action towards your towards certain goals in your life. But it feels like with the completion, it's, you know, saying to us that you will be able to successfully accomplish a lot of your goals that you have set for 2025. We see that you're going to make a lot of progress in terms of your work, your personal goals here, and be able to complete a lot of that. So this is very specific. I'm not sure if I need to say anything more here, because I feel like, you know, I feel it's just going to be such a year of accomplishments for you. I'm seeing that 2025 being a year of accomplishments, you know, being able to succeed in maybe your manifestations, your goals, what you have in mind as well. And it's also going to be a year that's really good for your health and having energy, having stamina to accomplish your goals. And yeah, there's something specifically about you focusing on becoming healthier and stronger as well. Let's get your tarot cards to see more details about your 2025 overall. Spirit, what is happening for pile number 1 in their 2025? Wow, yeah, you're going to have a lot of energy to take action. Like I feel this year, you're going to be so motivated to move forward, to make progress. I see you getting a lot of ideas. Wow, the Strength card is showing up. So it feels like really 2025 is going to be a year of strength for you, a year of becoming stronger. I feel both mentally and physically. I feel like strength is going to be the main point of this year for you, going up, leveling up, having courage, also having confidence to take action towards certain goals. And I see you moving forward towards with your goals, like in a more confident way, in a more self-assured way, which I feel it's also what's going to, you know, add to your accomplishments, doing things in a more confident, maybe more expressive way as well, more authentic way. We do also have the Eight of Wands. So this is the card of movement, it's the card of manifestations coming in. So I do feel 2025 is also going to be a big year for you of manifesting things. I feel this year you'll be able to manifest a lot of things, whether it's in regards to accomplishing things, maybe it's regards to travel, buying certain things, whatever you have in mind. It's not just a specific manifestation coming through. I do feel 2025 is going to be a big year for you to manifest a lot of things. We also have the King of Wands. Wow, so it's also a year of like self-expression is what I feel for you. Like I feel this year you will be more authentic and more expressive in the way that you do things, and perhaps that's also what adds to the accomplishment, is just being more brave, more courageous into doing certain things. We do have the Toxic Witches, which is the Devil card. Okay, interesting. And we also have the High Priestess. Okay, so I feel like maybe there was something toxic around your energy in 2024. And with the Completion card, I see you maybe like intuitively you're feeling called to do something else or move away from the situation. So if there has been something that has been draining your energy in this year, or maybe the recent past, pile number one, I do feel like you're getting the intuitive nudge to leave something that's not good for you behind. It could be something such as a habit that you have, and for you know, connecting it with the change of your diet, it could maybe have to do with your diet, that you might feel like your current diet, it's not the best for you. So it's that kind of energy where you're intuitively noticing, you're picking up that there is a situation in your life that could use some work, or could use an improvement. And I feel like you're making the conscious decision to follow your intuition about that in 2025. So I do see like there's maybe something that's unhealthy for you currently in your life, and I feel in 2025 you'll be working on clearing that out and improving that for yourself. So maybe it's a living environment, maybe it's a diet, maybe it's a habit that you have, or a certain situation that you're involved in that you feel like it's not the healthiest for you. I do feel like you intuitively are feeling the nudge to move away from that, and in 2025 you'll be doing it. I also see you being quite intuitive in 2025, which is also what's going to lead to a more clear path, more straightforward way of accomplishing your goals. So I don't feel like you will be feeling so lost in 2025. In fact, I see you being able to see situations as they are and being able to listen to your situation in times when it's needed, and you know, make decisions that way. And I feel this will really allow you to move forward in a much more clear way. So I'm really happy for you, because I'm not seeing any stagnant energy, to be honest, at all in 2025 for you. In fact, I feel you'll be a lot more clear and a lot more quick to take action and make decisions and make progress. So I do feel 2025, to summarize at pile number one, it's going to be a year of action, accomplishment, progress for you, and also you gaining strength, energy, and confidence to move forward. So this is such an amazing energy. I love what I'm seeing here for you for your 2025. So now let's put the cards away and let's see what is happening more specifically in your career, your finances, and your love life. I also think I'm gonna take these away just so that we can make some space. And let's begin. So for this, I'm gonna take tarot cards and some tea leaf cards to see if we can get anything specific for you. Okay, I think I'm gonna start by pulling out all of the cards first. So what is happening for pile number one, Spirit, in their career for 2025? What's happening for pile number one in their career? What is happening in their finances? Oh, I think that's the Sun card. We'll see. What is happening for pile number 1 in their finances, Spirit, in 2025? And what is happening in their love life? What can they expect to happen in their love life for pile number 1? And I'm gonna take a tea leaf for each area of your life. So what can pile number 1 expect in their career in 2025? What can they expect in their finances in 2025? Oh, look at that, wow. And what can they expect in their love life in 2025? All right. So let's start by taking a look one by one. And we'll see what exactly is happening for you. So maybe let's begin with your career. And I'm going to put these 2 to the side. Let's just remember, so this is your love life, and this is your finances. Okay. So let's see what's happening in your career, pile number 1, 2025. Oh, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, that's nice. 3 of Pentacles is a good card for your career. Knight of Wands. Okay, amazing. And we have the Page of Cups. For your tea leaf, you guys have the Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Wow, that makes so much sense with the Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Wands, it's all about taking action, taking a certain risk, taking a leap of faith in regards to something. So, okay, this is quite straightforward. I feel in terms of your career, pile number 1, you might be doing something risky or taking a chance in terms of your career. I feel the way that this is like I see you working on a specific project, to be honest, and there might be some other people involved here as well. But this still feels like a passion to you, so maybe that is why it feels like you're taking a risk. But what I'm sensing in terms of your career is like there might be a certain passion that you have, pile number 1, and you might want to make it your career, or you might want to start doing something in regards to that passion. And I feel in 2025 you'll be taking action towards that. So it might feel like a little bit of a risk for some of you. It might feel like you're taking a chance or like you're betting on yourself. But to be honest, the energy feels really great for you this year. So I feel this is really like, if you want to go ahead and do something, this might be the year for you, because I feel the energy is quite good. And also the 3 of Pentacles, like I feel like you will have a lot of support around you in terms of doing this. Like if you want to start a specific project, if you want to join a specific program or something like that, like I feel this is the year to collaborate with people, to work together with other people. I don't see you doing this completely alone. In fact, I see help around you, especially if you want to work on a project or something like that. But I see there is something that you're feeling passionate about. Do it this year, pile number 1 is what I'm feeling. Again, we see you're doing something risky here, taking some kind of chance, doing something boldly. So yeah, and I feel it feels like you're taking a chance in regards to something that you're passionate about. So this is still not your career. It maybe is your hobby. It maybe is your passion. It maybe is something creative. But I see you have been wanting to do something like this for a while, and it feels like in 2025 is the year where you actually go and do it. So that is really interesting. Let's see what's happening in your finances. All right, so we do have the Sun, so that's really positive. We also have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. And okay, 8 of Wands. We have the Sun, 5 of Pentacles, and we also have 8 of Wands, and we have success here. Okay, so what I'm sensing here in terms of your finances is I'm kind of seeing like a bit of like I don't know, I'm getting kind of this message of like in the beginning of the year, things will be looking really positive in terms of your finances. Then there might be a time when things slow down a little bit, but don't worry, because then with the 8 of Wands, I'm seeing like this pickup happening again. So in terms of your finances, there might be like a, in the beginning, like maybe the first quarter of 2025, I feel like it's gonna look really promising, really nice. Then there might come a period where things go a bit slow. I'm not gonna lie, that's how I'm seeing the Five of Pentacles. But again, don't worry, because with the Eight of Wands, I see things picking back up after that again. So it feels like you might go through some stages with your finances, which is completely normal. I feel like, you know, life is not always a straight line. So there is that energy of things looking really positive. They might slow down a little bit. And then they're picking up again in terms of your finances. But overall, it's going to be a very successful year for you financially. That's what the tea leaf, that's what it's saying. So overall, I feel financially 2025 will be quite a successful year, except for this maybe period here. It might be during the winter, it might be during the middle of the year that things slow down a little bit for you, but I don't feel like this is like going in. You might make it a bigger deal than what it actually is. It could be, you know what could be triggering this feeling is going from such a high to a bit of a low. It might be the contrast is to what's triggering you. So maybe I don't feel like your situation is going to be like so low. It might just be the contrast from going from such a high to maybe a medium that makes you kind of feel like, oh my god, what's happening? But again, don't worry, because things are picking back up again. So yeah, I feel that might be it. Like the contrast might be what making you doubt yourself, but I don't see like things being, you know, so low. It might be just like you're making a bigger deal in your head because of the contrast of the previous high that you will experience in the beginning of the year. But overall, it's going to be a successful year for you financially, so don't worry about that. Okay, let's see what is happening in your love life. We have the Four of Pentacles. No, I don't know where I'm gonna put this, maybe right over here. We also have the Two of Pentacles. Interesting, okay. And we have the Seven of Swords. For your tea leaf, we have dog, close up with pleasure with a close friend. Okay, pleasure with a close friend. So I feel in terms of your love life, to be honest, like I don't feel like there is going to be something so significant happening for you. Pile number one, I'm seeing in your love life, like you might be preoccupied with other things this year that you won't really have the time to juggle something so actively in your love life as well. I do see some things showing up here and there. There might be some encounters that are more for pleasure perhaps, or you know, you might start to maybe date someone, or you might go on a few dates. If you are currently in a relationship, you might be prioritizing other things more than your love life, because it does feel like there might be some things that are asking of your attention. And with the Four of Pentacles, like this year, it might be more about yourself. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't know, I'm getting that energy. Like, I feel you might be wanting to prioritize yourself this year, especially with the messages that came out for you in the beginning, you know, about the health and, you know, the strength card. I feel this year, like, I see you being your own priority, to be honest. So in terms of your love life, you might be just experiencing some fun encounters, I would say. Maybe some encounters that are more pleasurable, but if you're looking forward to, like, I don't know, maybe a stable relationship, I'm not really picking that up from these cards. But yeah, I feel in terms of your love life, I'm just seeing something more pleasurable showing up, and you sort of focusing more on yourself and focusing more on balancing things out, especially like, because I feel if you're starting like with the taking a risk, and it feels like to me maybe your passion, your career is what's going to preoccupy you, and your love life is going to be kind of more of like, if something happens, it happens. It's not really my priority this year. So that's kind of how I'm seeing your energy in terms of your love life for this year. And I feel like that way we're concluding your reading, pile number one. So that's what I have for your 2025 predictions. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number two. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today about your 2025 predictions. So we'll be taking a look at your year overall and also your career, finances, and love specifically. So pile number 2 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to the shadow card as well as the clear quartz crystal. Okay, so this is the pile that you chose for today and your 2025 predictions. Let's see what this year has in store for you, pile number 2. I'm super excited to get into your reading. So what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna start with some story dice for you, and then we'll get your oracle cards and tarot cards to see the year overall for you, and then we'll look into your career, finances, and love life more specifically. So let's start with the story dice and let's see what is happening for you in 2025. Okay, Spirit Guides and Angels, can you please give us information for pile number 2 and their 2025? What can they expect in 2025? Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. Wow, pile number 2. Very interesting. We have the candles. Okay, there might be an important celebration this year for you. Maybe your birthday is going to be important this year. I'm not sure. We do have here, I see you're making a really important friend this year. Okay, right. Yeah. You're attracting a very important person this year into your life. The first thing that came to my mind is a friend, could be also a lover, could be a partner, but I feel you are attracting a very specific person, very important person in your life this year. You also have the plane, so I see you're traveling somewhere, maybe you're moving somewhere, okay, or you could be just traveling a lot, or you're maybe making an important move. And we also have the clock, which means it's time for something to happen. It's divine timing. I feel this year is going to be really filled with a lot of major events, to be honest, for you, pile number 2. Like, we also do have the lightning here. So I see this year is going to be really important for you in terms of a lot of major events happening, such as meeting somebody who is going to be very significant for you and moving somewhere. It feels like it's divine timing for certain events to take place in your life. I think that this year you're going to remember it by being very significant. I keep hearing the number 22. I don't know if you're turning 22 this year. I don't know if you're 22. 22 might be an important number for you, but I keep hearing that number. So I feel this is going to be quite a significant year for you. Very interesting. So let's get your oracle cards to see furthermore what can you expect in 2025. For pile number 2, Spirit, what is happening in their 2025 for pile number 2? Oh, and you're pile number 2, so maybe that's why I was hearing 22. But I swear it just like kept going on in my mind, so maybe it's a sign for some of you. Okay, I'm gonna get all of your cards first. Pile number 2, Spirit, what is happening for pile number 2 in their 2025? What is the energy for their 2025? What can pile number 2 expect in 2025, Spirit? All right, so let's see your oracle cards first. We have focus. Focus your energy. Your intentions hold great power. Ooh, do you know where focus goes? Or where how is that saying? Okay, I'm not really sure. It was something like where energy flows, no, where focus goes, energy flows. Is it something like that? I'm not really sure. Okay, I always have to say this, but English is not my first language, so sometimes I might struggle with some phrases, but I'm sure you know what I'm trying to say. We also have the Ingwas rune, male fertility, gestation, internal growth, common virtues, common sense, simple strengths, family, love, caring, human warmth, and the home. Oh, wow. So yeah, I feel like maybe some of you are switching homes this year. And there seems to be a very important person coming in your life as well, like through the words here that I'm picking up. You know, we have human warmth, we have love, caring. So I do feel there is a really like a significant person that's coming in your life this year. But also I feel this year is going to be really big on internal growth for you as well. Very interesting. I'm kind of getting this energy of your life falling into place this year. Like, I don't know why I'm picking that up. Like, I see things really falling into place for you. And I feel that also what the universe is trying to say is like, where you're going to focus this year is where things are going to be taking places. So make sure that your energy and your focus is aligned to what you want to happen. Okay, I feel like that is going to be important for you. And let's read your moon card. We have the full moon in Aries with the warriors for fury. Okay, embrace your inner warrior and stand up for what you believe in, using the full moon's illumination to gain clarity and strength. Okay, I feel in 2025, pile number 2, it's really going to be dependent on you is what the universe is saying, and is what the spirit is trying to say. Like, I feel in terms of the events that are going to take place for you this year and how things are going to unfold is really going to come down to you and to maybe your willingness to stand up for yourself, to stand up for what you want your life to look like and the things that you want to happen. So it's really going to be what I feel it's going to be like deciding for you and how this year is going to go for you is your focus, your attention, and what you decide to happen this year. So if you decide to put your energy and your focus in the right place, in the things that you want to happen, if you put your energy into developing maybe certain skills or working on certain projects or planning certain moves, then that's going to unfold for you. But if you choose to keep your focus and attention maybe on something that is not working in your best favor, something that it's not serving you, maybe going back to certain people, certain events or situations that are not working in your favor, then that's what's going to happen in 2025 for you. So I do really feel like spirit is saying it's like you will be deciding what's happening for you this year. Okay, where you decide to put your energy and focus, that's when things are going to be taking places. That's what will be happening for you. But I do feel like if you decide to put your focus and attention in the right direction for you, you will experience really major life events, such as moving homes is what I'm primarily picking up, and also attracting a very significant person in your life. Okay, but it does say that I feel an important thing for you this year is going to be for you to embrace your inner warrior and stand up for what you believe in. So in this way, it's like you have to stand up for yourself and disregard anything that doesn't resonate for you in order to like create the life that you want, bring that life to existence. So it does feel like this year is going to be a lot heavy on you and your decisions, your focus. Where are you putting your focus and attention into? That's where things will be growing and developing. So yeah, it's really depending on you is what I'm picking up. It's very interesting energy, but let's get your tarot cards to see more specifically, because this is really interesting. Pile number 2. What is happening for pile number 2, Spirit, in 2025? Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles. I feel you're entering a new career this year. I don't know, some of you might be changing job this year, or you might be entering a new career path. You also have, wow, 9 of Pentacles. Oh my God. We have the Tower card. Okay. We have the 10 of Pentacles. And we have the 4 of Swords, which is all about peace. I love this. Okay. I feel pile number I'm getting really strong energy of career changes and home changes for you this year. Like, I feel like that is what's primarily going to be happening. Is I see you changing either jobs or homes this year, and I feel that's what's going to be taking place for you. Let me just adjust the cards and I'll get into the messages more specifically. So I do feel like this year you will be able to move to a place that really feels like a home to you, that really feels like you belong here. Okay, you find peace here. Like, I see you being able to have a home that you, whether it's just a home or it might be a home in a different country, but I feel you will be able to find a home this year that feels like peace, that feels like harmony, balance, happiness, and it's a place where you can rest and reside in peace. So I hope that's significant for you, because I'm picking up that energy in a really major way. And I also, the other thing I'm seeing changing for you is something about your career. With the Tower energy being present here, this is an energy of really big change and primarily foundational changes in your life, again, such as your career and your living situation. So I do think these things are changing for you. And also we have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like financially it's going to be a really, really good year for you, pile number 2. I see that you're going to be able to sort of take something from a 0 to a 10. It might be something that you're doing alone. It might be something that you started on your own and sort of building it brick by brick. But I feel this year you will be able to take something to on a very abundant level, very successful level. And financially, you will be able to really like come through this year is what I'm picking up. But with the Tower card, I know it can be a bit intimidating, this card, but I'm seeing it in your reading as changes that are necessary for your happiness. And, you know, sometimes the Tower card can come out as destruction, but I feel it's of things that are not really serving you anymore, and it's foundations that are not really serving you anymore. So it could be something as you don't feel comfortable in the place where you're living in, or you don't feel comfortable in your current job. And these are foundational changes that them changing, you know, would make your life better. Now, this is where I feel you have to do your part, is what Spirit is saying. Like, if you stand up this year and if you choose to put your focus into making these changes happen, then they will come through. But if you guys keep feeding into this energy, then I feel like it's going to stay the same. So it's really depending on your energy and your beliefs and your strength this year is what I feel is going to trigger everything again. If you decide to shift your focus and put it towards creating these new things, then they will come through and it will manifest in the best way possible. But if you decide to keep the energy in the same place, then it's just the situation is going to be the same. So that is kind of how I'm seeing from your cards. It's a very interesting message, because it does feel like it's really dependent on you and the decisions that you make. So that's what I'm seeing for your overall pile number 2. Let's get into your career, finances, and love life more specifically. I'm taking all the cards away so that we can make some space here, as well as the dice. So I'm gonna start by shuffling all of the cards first, and then we'll get into your messages. I'm gonna take the tarot and the tea leaf cards for this. So let's see what is happening in your career. For pile number 2, Spirit, what can they expect to happen in their career in 2025? What can they expect in their finances in 2025 for pile 2? And what can they expect in their love life in 2025? Did I say 2022? I'm not sure, but I swear the number 22 keeps coming out for you. I am not sure why. I hope that resonates in some kind of way. Okay, let's get the tea leaves now as well. What is happening for pile number 2 in 2025 in their career spirit? What is happening in their finances in 2025? And what is happening in their love life for pile number 2 in 2025? All right, so let's start by, I think I'm gonna put these to the side. So let's see, this is your love life. These are your finances. And let's begin with your career. Let's see what's happening in this area of your life. Oh wow, 6 of Swords. So speaking about moving, look at this image here. Wow, definitely changes in career this year for you, but for the better, because you know, 6 of Swords, it's indicating that we are moving on from something, but we're moving towards something better. So that's always a great sign. We also have the 3 of Wands. Okay, oh, okay. And we have the 3 of Cups as well. And then for your tea leaf, you do have the Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Wow. So I feel that's very straightforward, because I was picking that up the entire reading, that there is career changes for you this year. And you know, I also picked up with the Tower card that perhaps the current foundations that you're in are maybe not your choice, or maybe they wouldn't be your pick, like in the way of like it's not what you most desire. So I do feel in 2025 you do have the power to change that. I'm seeing in terms of your career, so I'm kind of picking up of you maybe deciding to move somewhere to pursue your vision. Okay, so maybe you've had a certain vision in regards to your career, and it might require you to move somewhere to pursue it. It could be something such as like you're moving to a different country to study something, to pursue a different job. I am seeing very major energy of you moving to a different place this year to pursue your career. If you're not into that, then it could be that you're just switching jobs to pursue something that has been your passion or your vision. It more so feels like it's your vision at this point. I'm not seeing this as like passion energy coming through. It's more like a vision, like you know what you want. It's like a vision that you want to pursue. So I do feel your focus is quite narrow in a good way, in the sense of like you know what you want. Okay, that was a big card for you, you know, that came out into your major energy for 2025 is your focus. So I do feel like your focus is very narrow, which is really important when it comes to pursuing our visions, because the more we know what we want, the easier we know what to do. So I see in your career in 2025, pile number 2, you will be experiencing changes, and the changes that I'm seeing is switching to a new job, or switching to, you know, pursuing that vision of yours. And some of you might be moving to a different country for this, but definitely a change is coming. It will not be the same as it is right now. Caterpillars are also a sign of transformation. All right, so let's see what is happening for your finances. Wow, 10 of Cups. Okay, that's nice. We also have the 4 of Wands, also very nice. And we also have the Emperor. Amazing. Okay. And we have the Bull. Do not back down from oppositions. Show strength and fortitude. All right, so in terms of your finances, I see that they're going to significantly improve this year for you. And I'm more feeling like this energy of you being able to make more money than ever in 2025. Maybe this past year you have been experiencing some oppositions with perhaps trying to, you know, break past maybe a record that you have, or a threshold that you have, or like a goal that you have. So maybe in 2024 you were struggling with pushing through that, because there might have been some oppositions on your way, but I feel like Spirit is saying like no, like stay committed, you know, show some strength and some fortitude, because I feel in 2025 you'll be able to manifest your desired income, or being able, it looks very stable, because 4 of Wands, it's all about stability, it's all about foundations. Again, we're covering this, but I feel 2025 is going to be such a foundational year for you in terms of your living situation, your career, your finances. your relationships. So I feel this year you will be able to really excel in your finances and make more money than ever. You know, manifest a desired income with the Emperor. It feels like you're the boss, you're on top of it. So it is going to require, again, a lot from your side. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Spirit is saying, like, it will happen only if you decide this to happen and if you want this to happen. Like, we're seeing through your cards that you're gonna have to show some strength and some fortitude in 2025, but it's going to happen if you do so and if you put your energy in the right place. Okay, let's see what is happening in your love life. We have the King of Wands. Okay, interesting. Wow, oh my God, King of Wands and Queen of Wands, Nine of Wands, and Bow. You are highly thought of. Wow. So pile number 2, I'm seeing a very significant person showing up in your love life this year. I feel that this is the person that you're attracting. Okay, you might be attracting this person in your love life showing up. Now, this is a divine match. This is your counterpart. This is your soulmate. If you guys are single, I see you're attracting your soulmate this year, because we have both the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. And when the counterparts are present in a reading, it means you're attracting your divine match. Now, with the Nine of Wands, this is about to happen, and we're looking in your 2025. Whenever I see the Nine of Wands, it's an energy of you're one step away from this. Some of you might have also experienced a lot of disappointments in your past in regards to your love life, or you might have not seen things happening in your love life, and I feel in 2025 you're going to attract your divine match. If you're currently in a relationship, this could be you're taking things to the next level. So I'm seeing a lot of possibilities for marriage in this reading if you're interested in that. So yeah, but definitely somebody, if you're single, somebody who you don't know yet is going to show up in your life, and it's going to be your soulmate and your divine match. So that is very straightforward, and I love that for you, pile number 2. But I feel like with that, we're concluding your reading for your 2025. I think we covered everything, so I hope that this resonated for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today about your 2025 predictions. So we'll be taking a look at your year overall, as well as your career, finances, and your love life more specifically. So pile number 3 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to the beehive with the yellow crystal. Okay, this is your pile for your 2025 predictions reading. Welcome, pile number 3. We're gonna start with your reading right away, and let's see what this year has in store for you. What is going to be happening? So first I'm going to start with the story dice for you, and then we'll get your cards for your year overall, and then we'll look into your career, finances, and love life more specifically. So let's start by rolling your dice, and let's see what is the main energy for your 2025. Okay, Spirit Guides and Angels, can we please get messages for pile number 3, and what is happening in 2025 for pile number 3? What can they expect this year? Ooh, oh wow, very interesting things we're seeing here. So we do have the candles. Okay, I heard a wish will be granted this year to you, especially with the shooting star and the candles. I think this makes sense. Maybe your birthday this year is going to be also significant, or there might be a significant celebration showing up, maybe a specific anniversary or something like that. Yeah, with the balloons, it feels like maybe there's maybe your birthday this year might be significant, or it could be like just a wish is coming true for you this year. We do have the plane, so that's indicating, you know, travel, maybe moving somewhere. Could be that a wish come true is coming in terms of travels. Oh, look at the rocket ship as well. So definitely I feel you're traveling this year. You're going maybe somewhere where you've always wished to go. I do feel there might be like a wish being granted in terms of travel. And we also have the little moon here, the little sleeping moon. maybe your sleep is going to improve this year. I don't know if some of you have been struggling with your sleep, but I'm sensing just peace for you this year. That's how I'm seeing that. Being able to sleep more comfortably. Maybe your sleep again is improving. You being able to have a more peaceful time as well. So that is very interesting, pile number 3. Okay, let's start with some cards as well, and we'll see how we can connect this for you. For pile number 3, Spirit, what's happening in 2025 for pile number 3? Can you please get messages as to what can pile number 3 expect in their 2025? And I will also get a moon card for pile number 3, Spirit. All right, let's see your cards here. So you guys have the, wow, the mysteries card. Unlock ancient secrets. The past holds the keys to your future. Oh, wow. Okay, I just got a very interesting message with this. The past holds the keys to your future. And with the beehive, I am sensing in 2025 is going to be a major year for you of the things that you have been doing in the past sort of showing its results now. And I see maybe with the beehive, you have been working a lot in the past. I feel this year is going to be when all of that comes into play, where perhaps the results start to come in. Let's see all of your cards though. We do have the Ewas rune, and I hope that's how you say it. We do have here transportation may represent a horse, car, plane, boat, or other vehicle. Movement and change for the better. Wow, this is insane. Look at the dice that you guys got. And we also have the rocket ship. So there is a really significant, some kind of transportation vehicle here that's, you know, it is indicating that you're moving somewhere for the better. Okay, and for your moon card, you have the full moon in Libra with the scales balance. Find balance in all areas of your life, while also being mindful of your own needs and boundaries, using the full moon's energy to create harmony. This is so beautiful. This is why I feel the moon card showed up, and I picked up the energy of peace for you, because I also feel like in 2025, pile number 3, you will be establishing more balance in your life. So with the beehive energy, you could be a really like overworking person, or a person who just might be like very extreme in terms of the way you do things. And I feel in 2025 you might be seeking and implementing more balance in your life, creating a better work-life schedule, finding more time for yourself, even something such as establishing boundaries between your needs and other people, so not sacrificing so much of yourself to, you know, accommodate everyone who is in your life. So or you could be just placing stronger boundaries with certain people as well. So I do feel this year is going to be big for you on setting boundaries, balancing out the scales, making sure that you're getting enough rest time. So I do feel you might be prioritizing your sleep and your time to rest as well. Now, I do feel a major thing that's going to happen this year is I feel you're going to either move or travel somewhere where you have always wanted to go. So I do feel movement is going to be a big thing for you, or just there might be a significant trip happening that you've always wanted to make it happen. It maybe has been your wish for a long time. You could be maybe making it around the time of your birthday. I'm not really sure, but I do feel you will be able to go on a very special trip this year, or make a very special move permanently, whatever you resonate with, you know, whatever you desire. And also we do have your unlock ancient secrets. The past holds the keys to your future. So there might be something about your past that is going to be significant in this year for you. But also with the beehive, I saw this as what you have been working on is going to come through this year. So I'm seeing a lot of results in regards to your previous hard work, because I feel, again, this pile might be like workaholics. I don't know, I'm getting that energy from you. You might be a person who loves to work as well, and you love to dedicate time and energy to the things that you love doing. So I see maybe you spend a lot of time and effort in 2024, and perhaps all of that thing that you did in the past is going to come forward this year and it's going to show its results. That's how I'm seeing that card. Okay, but you know, we also have movement and change for the better. So it does feel like you're making changes this year and they are going to result into something better for you. So that is amazing. Let's get your tarot cards to see more details about what's happening for you. For pile number 3, Spirit, what is happening in their 2025 and what can they expect? All right, let's start with these right here. So we have the patient, which, yeah, it seems like you have been very patient in regards to something I'm picking up. But let's see how this relates to your year overall. Let me just put these up a bit so that we have space for your cards. Okay, again, we have the patient witch, which is the hangman. We have the, 9 of Cups. So I feel you have been very patient in terms of a certain wish coming true, or you have been very patient in terms of a certain manifestation. Wow, 6 of Swords. So yeah, speaking about moving, that is very prominent for you. And you know, you also have movement and change for the better. This is exactly the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords represents a change or moving somewhere for a better life, for a brighter future. So it does feel like things are improving for you this year. You also have the Knight of Wands. And you also have the Hierophant. Wow, okay, I love this. Pile number 2. Sorry, I just called you pile number 2. And to be honest, the messages are kind of like overlapping. So maybe if you felt drawn to that pile as well, it's worth checking it out. But again, only if you felt drawn to it, because they also had a really big message about moving. So maybe it's going to be significant for you as well. But what I'm getting from your tarot cards, sorry, pile number 3, is I feel you have been very patient in regards to a specific wish or maybe a specific move happening in your life. Now, I feel 2025 is the year when it actually happens and this wish fulfills itself for you. So maybe you've been very like awaiting or patient with making a certain travel happen, moving somewhere permanently, or any wish, right? Any wish that you've had. It feels like you have been very patient about it and maybe things haven't been happening in regards to that. But I feel 2025 is the year when it actually comes true. Now, I see with the Knight of Wands, you are going to sort of take a leap of faith this year, right? Do something that is a bit of a risk, such as, again, moving somewhere. I definitely feel like, I don't know, I see you really moving somewhere, changing something. It's like you're making a very significant change this year in your life, but it is for the better. And making this change might feel like you're taking a risk or you're taking a leap of faith. But to be honest, with the Hierophant being present here, I do feel like you have a lot of faith. Okay, you have a lot of faith into maybe God, into the universe. Whenever the Hierophant shows up, I do, you know, get that energy of God being present or spirit being present, you know, whatever you believe in, right? Whatever your belief is. I do sense that, and I see you're putting a lot of faith into it this year. Now with the Hierophant, also, you know, interesting message. Tradition is important, but it doesn't have to be everything. So maybe the unfolding of events is going to be quite untraditional for you. Like maybe you, at this point, because you've been so patient, you might expect things to take even longer or to take like a very traditional route of happening. But I honestly see this being so unexpected in your life and so quick. With the Knight of Wands as well, it's like, okay, time to move. You know, it's like that kind of energy where it just suddenly happens and things suddenly change and shift in your life. So I do feel like this won't take too long to happen, or it's not going to happen in the most traditional way that you expect it to happen. Very interesting. So yeah, with the Knight of Wands, it definitely feels like you're taking a big leap of faith this year. And also I feel it's going to be important that you're establishing like more boundaries and making sure that you're taking better care of yourself. So pile number 3, I feel like that's what I have for your overview. Let's see more specifically now what's happening in your career, your finances, and your love life. So let me just put the cards away so that we can make some space here for you. Okay. And let's get your cards out. So I'm gonna do tarot cards and tea leaves for this portion. And let's see first what's happening in your career. I will take out the cards first and then we'll get into your messages. For pile number 3, Spirit, what's happening in their career in 2025? What is happening in their finances in 2025? And what is happening in their love life in 2025 for pile number 3? All right, let's put this one right here. So that is your love life. These are your finances. Let's get your tea leaves. Oh. Okay, maybe this one will be significant. It kind of fell into the side, so let's just take that as a whole there. Let's see what is happening in your finances, pile number 1. Oh, wait, this was supposed to be your career, but I asked for your finances by mistake. So I think we should put this here near your finances because we did have the wealth show up. That is very interesting. Okay, your career. What is happening in your career, pile number 3? And what is happening in your love life? Okay, so this one fell on the ground, so let's take that one and let's begin pile number 3. Very interesting with how the cards are coming out today, so this will be fun. Okay, so we're gonna put these to the side. This is your love life, this is your finances. We're gonna start with your career, but I'm interested to see this card that kind of flew out. We have grapes. Time to go out and have fun. Okay, so maybe you need this message that I feel this year is going to be perhaps more fun for you. I see you maybe having more fun. Also the grapes, sign of abundance. So I do feel this year is going to be more of a year of maybe having fun and also having fun with the way that you make your money perhaps. Very interesting. So let's see your career first and what's happening. We have the 3 of Wands. You also have the 2 of Wands. Okay, and we also have the Page of Cups. For your tea leaf, you have the Whale, create worry over nothing. Okay, so in terms of your career, pile number 3, what's happening? I feel, I see you moving somewhere to pursue a specific vision, and I feel like pile number 2 got also the exact same message, so this might be again relevant for you. But I feel in terms of your career, I see you're moving somewhere to pursue a certain vision and a certain passion that you have. Now, in this time, you might be worrying about whether this is going to work out, whether things are going to go well, maybe not, things are not so set in stone yet in order for this to happen. So you might be a bit worried in this time when this reading is coming out, but Spirit is saying that it's all going to work out in your favor, and in the end it's all going to be in the best way possible for you. So it's very simple, but I feel in your career you might be moving somewhere to pursue your vision or your passion, and all you need to know is that everything is going to work out in the best way possible for you. Definitely travel is going to be very significant for you this year, though. I'm seeing that so specifically, so I feel like that was very straightforward. Let's see in terms of your finances, what's coming. Okay, King of Wands. 9 of Cups. Okay, very interesting. Wow, the Emperor. And also we saw the Wealth card. So yeah, I feel your finances are looking really good. Again, kind of similar to what pile number 2 got. Like I swear these 2 piles are very like overlapping each other. So in terms of your finances, pile number 3, I feel this year you will be able to make money from something that feels very authentic to you. And it might be even something creative that you're doing. So I don't know if some of you have a creative passion, or you maybe are an artist, but I feel this year you might be able to start making money from your art, your creation, or just something that feels more authentic and resonating with who you are. With the 9 of Cups, I feel this year you will be able to make a wish come true, also in the way that you make your money, or in the amount of money that you're making, or both. But I see overall you will feel very accomplished. I see you will be able to take charge in this area of your life. The Emperor is always a great sign because, you know, they're the boss, they are a very reliable figure, very accomplishing figure. So in terms of your finances, I do feel you'll be able to accomplish your goals in 2025. So it seems like wealth is coming in. Maybe you're worrying if this is going to happen right now. Maybe you're a bit worried about your financial situation, but I feel 2025 is going to be a really major improvement for you in terms of this. Okay, and let's see what's happening in your love life. We have the Ace of Cups showing up, which is an amazing sign. We also have the 3 of Pentacles, and we have, wow, the Cozy Witch, which is the Fool card. So, oh, and we also have the Younger Man. Okay, dealings or relationship with a younger man. So, you know, this, I would say just ignore the gender from these cards, and maybe the age as well, because it's a general reading. So, I see this card just as like a person, but maybe it resonates for you. Maybe it is going to end up being a younger male in your story. But again, just because it's a general reading, just take this as a person. And if you resonate with the age and the gender, take that as well. But I feel in terms of your love life, it's very significant that I see a new person showing up for you, or an opportunity in your love life showing up. There is an energy of a fresh beginning, something new starting. You might meet this person through a collaboration, or through work, or maybe even through a friend. So if you're single, pile number 3, I feel there is a new love offer coming in your life. You're meeting a completely new person that's entering your life, either through a collaboration, through work, or again through a friend, maybe even through school. Now, if you guys are in a relationship and you're happy in your relationship, you're not looking for a change, then I feel this year there is space for something new to start within your relationship. So maybe you're deciding to, I don't know, have kids for some of you. Maybe you're deciding to take things to the next level. I'm also hearing you might be deciding to invest into something together. So if you're in a relationship and you're happy there, I feel this is going to be a year where something new blooms within your relationship, maybe such as like going to the next level, or maybe even deciding to have kids if it's something that you want. So pile number 3, I feel like with that, we're covering everything for you 2025. So I hope that this resonated for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 4. If you guys felt drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading for today about your 2025 predictions. So we'll be taking a look at your 2025 overall, and also your career, finances, and love life more specifically. So pile number 4 for your card today, you guys felt drawn to the Weave card as well as the Black Crystal. All right, so this is your pile for your 2025 reading. Let's start with you, pile number 4, and what I'm gonna do today is first I'm gonna take some dice for you, and also we'll look at your year overall, and then we'll move on to your specifics and see what's happening in your career, finances, and love life. So let's start with your story dice for today, and let's see what is the energy for your 2025. Spirit guides and angels, can you please give us messages for pile number 4, and please let us know what is happening in 2025 for pile number 4, Spirit. Oh, very interesting things coming through. So we do have the light bulb. Okay, I see you're gonna have a really great idea this year that causes a significant improvement for you. So this is It's meant to be like a, yeah, like stairs going up. Okay, I think this is the right way. So it's like going up. Okay, so I see you're getting a really good idea that causes an improvement in your life. You do also have the megaphone here. So you could be making like an important announcement this year, or there might be like an important thing that you're announcing. You also have the clock, which I love to see this because it's indicating something is happening, something in divine timing is happening this year. Perhaps this is like that important announcement that you're making. It feels like something is coming through in the right time for you, as well as the rocket. So something is taking off. Do you have the rocket in the plane? It does feel like something is taking off for you this year. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, so overall, this is like a really great energy for you, pile number 4. It seems like you might be getting an idea that like sort of takes your life upwards, and it kind of makes it like take off in a sense. I also feel like this idea that you will receive, it's coming in the right time for you, meaning like you will have the necessary things to execute it, maybe the right set of skills, or maybe it's the right time for an idea to be for an idea like this to come into the world as well. But it seems like a really positive for you, a really positive year for you right away. So let's get your cards as well to see. For pile number 4, Spirit, what's happening in their 2025 and what can they expect? I'm going to take all of your cards first and then we'll see them. For pile number 4, Spirit, what's happening in 2025 for pile number 4? And let's get a moon card for you as well. For pile number 4, Spirit Guides and Angels, what is happening in their year of 2025? All right, so let's see your cards first. We have the Roots card. Connect with your roots. Ancestral wisdom guides you. Interesting. Ancestral wisdom guides you. We also have the Tiwaz rune with honor, justice, leadership, and authority, analysis, rationality, knowing where one's true strength lies, willingness to self-sacrifice. Wow, okay, this is really interesting. Knowing where one true strength lies. And okay, I like this already. And for your moon card, you do have the new moon in Taurus with the earth nurturing. Focus on grounding and nurturing yourself and those around you, tapping into Taurus essential and steady energy. So this is quite fitting with the Roots energy, right? I do see a big theme for you in 2025 being like such a grounding year for you. I do also feel like this is a year where you might get to connect more with maybe your ancestral, your ancestors, your roots, maybe your spiritual self, your higher self. It does feel like it's a big year for you to self-connect, to be honest, and to just have a deeper, more meaningful connection with yourself, with your roots, where you're coming from, maybe your family as well, people who are close to you. But it does feel like this might be the main priority for you this year, to just focus on, first of all, having that connection with your roots and yourself and where you're coming from. And so this is going to be really important for you, pile number 4, in the way of like, the more we get connected to ourselves and the more we become in tune with ourselves and our intuition, the greater ideas we think of, the better things we attract in our life. So I feel like this is where this idea is coming from. It's coming from you, connecting within and thinking from that space of grounded energy and not, that hyper rushing energy, let's make something happen. It's more like this idea that you're going to think of. I see it's coming from that place of groundedness, that place of also rationality. I think that was, you had a word of rational and analysis here, ownership, leadership. And I feel a big part of making something successful is to, also be rational, to be able to analyze as well and be able to lead. The idea also makes a big part, having a good idea, but having a good idea without good execution, it doesn't really lead to anything. So I see you having a good idea and being able to sort of be rational with it, also in the sense of knowing where your strength lies. Okay, so it does feel like this idea is going to involve your strengths, and that is why it's going to be successful. It's more so going to be like something that you're already capable of doing, utilizing it to make something successful out of it. So I feel that is how this idea is coming in your life. Perhaps you won't be maybe taking up a new hobby or a new skill. It's more something that you currently are aware that you know you can do this well. So let's make something out of it. It feels like you're coming up with a great idea of that. Now with the Taurus energy, this feels very prosperous as well. I always feel like the Taurus energy for me is the energy of prosperity and abundance. So yeah, and it's also like this thing that you're gonna start to do this year, because I feel it's like an idea that you might start to develop. I see you're doing it in the right time for you, and maybe if you were to done this prior, you wouldn't have been ready and nothing would have come out of it. But you're doing it, like, it's like you're starting it in the right time. It feels like the world is ready for this, you're ready for this, so things are going to happen actually quite smoothly in that sense for you is what I'm picking up. Let's see your tarot cards to see more about this pile number 4. Spirit, what's happening for pile number 4 in 2025? Wow, okay. We do see the Queen of Pentacles right away. So it does feel like this might be in terms of like your career. I feel like this year is going to be a year where you're gonna, yeah, I'm also seeing the Fool here as well. We do have the Fool. So also this person is entering through a door. Okay, so it might be that you're starting something new in terms of your career this year. It's like you maybe have a really good idea. Maybe it's like a business or something that you want to start. Maybe it's a business that people from your family have done in the past as well. We also have the Ace of Cups, 9 of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, I feel like something pleasant is coming through for you this year. Like that's what I'm seeing overall. There could be also a love interest showing up for you. But because we're looking now for your year overall, I'm more so seeing the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups as a good offer coming in your life this year. This might be that good idea that I feel like maybe that is the kind of good opportunity that's showing up for you this year. It's like, and also again, there's something about timing with the 9 of Wands. I feel like it's the right time to do this, or now it's the right time to start this. So I feel like this year is going to be, first of all, about connecting more with yourself, your grounds and your roots, pile number 4, getting yourself grounded and connected. And through that experience, it feels like there is going to be a really good idea coming through for you to start something new in terms of your career, maybe a business or offering some kind of service with a set of skills that you currently have. And this is going to lead to, you know, a lot of fulfillment for you. I feel with the Knight of Cups and Ace of Cups, it's a sign of fulfillment coming through for you this year from that. And I do feel like this will take off this year. So it's like you're starting it this year and it's taking off this year. Like in due time, it's going to take off throughout the year. So that is what I'm seeing here for you. Also with the weave, you know, and the spider energy, it could be that you're weaving something, that you're creating something. It does feel like you're doing this very maturely. Like I have to say that. That's what's coming through from your energy, that I feel you're doing this in a very mature, very rational way, not rushing it, not also not expecting the results to come in tomorrow, but it feels like you're just doing it, not really noticing time, and it just happens. It just very naturally unfolds itself, which is a very healthy way of doing this. I also feel like this is coming from that energy of you being able to ground prior and connect more with yourself, right? Your intuition. So yeah, it feels like you're making some really mature decisions in terms of your life this year, which is really amazing to see. So I see this is going to lead to a lot of stability for you. All right, so let's now move on to your career, your finances, and your love life, and see what's more specifically, happening in those areas of your life. So first, I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna be using the tarot cards and also the tea leaf cards for this, And first I will pull your cards and then we'll get into your messages. So let's start with your career and let's see for pile number 4, Spirit, what is happening in the area of their career? All right, you got 4 cards for this. So we'll take them. What is happening in the area of pile number 4's finances, spirit guides and angels? Oh wow, Ace of Pentacles. That is so nice. Okay, we'll see that later. And what is happening in the area of your love life? Pile number 4, Spirit. For pile number 4 for 2025 in their love life. All right, let's also get your tea leaves. What is happening in pile number 4's career in 2025? Pile number 4's career. All right. What is happening in your finances? Pile number 4, 2025. And what is happening in your love life? Oh, okay, interesting. We saw the month of May coming through in your love life. So let's put these to the side. So again, this is your love life and these are your finances right here. So let's see, first start with your career. What can you expect in your career, pile number 4? All right, we do have the moon card showing up, and I feel this makes a lot of sense with the previous messages of you grounding and connecting. But let's just see all of your cards. Wow, Queen of Wands. Oh, I love this. You know what I got right away? It's like you being able to find yourself in your career this year. Very interesting. 10 of Cups. And you guys also have the Sun card. Very beautiful. And for your tea leaf, you have the Eagle with triumph over troubles and obstacles. Okay, so we see that you're going to be able to push past an obstacle this year in terms of your career, pile number 4. Now, I feel like maybe what has been your obstacle is lack of direction with the moon energy. So this can signify, you know, us feeling confused or a bit lost in our path. So maybe you have been feeling a bit lost in terms of your career. Maybe you have been feeling either this lack of direction or maybe a lack of knowing what you want to do in terms of your career and what to pursue more specifically to be happy in your career. Okay, you could be currently in some kind of career, but what would make you truly happy in terms of your career and be the best for you. So I see in 2025 you will be able to find your thing, what is authentic to you in terms of your career. It could be also that you might be starting to do something creative with the Queen of Wands. It could represent creative energy. So maybe you are deciding to do something creative as well, but I feel you're deciding to do something unique in terms of your career. Like I see you finding yourself in your career this year, and it's probably going to be honestly something unique, something bold, maybe something more courageous, or just not that everybody is doing it. It's kind of what I'm seeing it. So you will be able to overcome a certain obstacle in terms of your career path in 2025. And again, with the eagle, you know, this is like a very focused animal. When we see the eagle energy, we think of focus, we think of action, we think of moving forward, you know. So I feel that you will be able to find knowing of what to do in terms of your career in 2025 and just be clear on that and move in a certain direction. So that is interesting. Let's see what's happening in your finances. We have the Hierophant. Wow, just as I said that maybe what you're deciding to do in terms of your career is not very traditional, and on this card it says tradition is important, but it doesn't have to be everything. So maybe you're finding yourself that you're feeling more drawn towards a more like creative or unique career path. So maybe it feels like maybe your income is switching as well. Wow, the Magician. Okay, you also have Ace of Pentacles. And for your tea leaf, you have the Butterfly, a change for the better. So things are changing in your finances is what Spirit is saying, but for the better, which is amazing. Now with the Ace of Pentacles, this is always a new career opportunity, is new doors opening in your career path. And with Magician, we see that you're going to be able to manifest, to make money from a source that is desirable to you. So that's how I'm seeing things changing for you in your career and your finances this year, is you being able to find something that you like doing, and then being able to maybe transition to making that your source of income. And this might be something that is not very traditional. It might be something that it's not such a like a typical job of some kind, or maybe the events of how this change is going to happen, it's going to be so quick and so untraditional that it might be surprising to you as well. But again, it makes a lot of sense because you guys are ready for this, right? It's not like you have to go through this stage of like learning a skill first, or training, or getting yourself, you know, informed, or research certain things, or spend, you know, years developing a certain skill or something like that. It feels like you're so ready that you just need to start doing it. It's like you already have the vision, you already have the skills. So I'm seeing this kind of maybe change happening in your career because you're just ready to do something like this. All you have to do is start doing something else. So it's gonna feel like quite a smooth transition for you, and a change for the better. Very interesting message. So let's see what is happening in your love life to end your reading. So you guys have the Page of Pentacles. You also have the Page of Cups. Okay. And you have the Four of Pentacles. For your tea leaves, you have the month of May. And you also have Peacock. Be aware of great pride. Okay, so something about the month of May might be very significant in terms of your love life. There might be a person coming through this year for you. To be honest, I'm seeing energies of maybe two people. If you guys are single, you might meet two significant people in your love life this year. And I feel like they're kind of like new people. I'm kind of seeing like this lighthearted love energy coming through for you. You might need to make a certain decision between two people or something like that. But also, to be honest, like I feel like this year you might be lacking attention from other people, but more so you might be kind of taking this year more to yourself if you guys are single, and if you're not looking for a relationship. Like I feel this year you might be lacking the attention of people and maybe meeting people or going out with people, but I'm not sure about truly stepping in a relationship, because with the Four of Pentacles, like I'm sensing this energy of you might be wanting to keep more to yourself this year and, you know, connect with yourself, because it does feel like it's a year for you to connect more with yourself and your roots. So you might be wanting to spend more time with yourself, but you might be liking the attention from people as well. Now, if you guys are in a relationship, I am seeing here signs of something new coming through. Like it could be, I am sensing energy of pregnancy, to be honest, with the pages. Like I don't know, I'm seeing them as like children for some kind of reason. So if you guys are ready for that, and if you want that, like I'm seeing that being a possibility for you in your love life as well. But overall, maybe if you're also in a relationship and you don't want to have kids, it could be something like this year to just like, you know, make sure that you are implementing balance in your relationship, making sure that there is fairness in your relationship, and what one person is not being overly prideful than the other one. So I do feel like that's kind of what I'm seeing in your love life. Overall, it does kind of feel like this is more of a year for you to take care of yourself and sort of pamper yourself. So if you guys are single, I feel like you might be taking it that way more. But pile number 4, with that, I feel like we covered everything for your 2025 predictions. I hope that this reading resonated for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.